we just got out of watching Star Wars The Empire Strikes Back. Cooper, what was your thoughts on this amazing film?
Oh, I thought it was an excellent sequel. I mean, you talk about coming from Star Wars, this one is just very, very good. It develops the story very well. We really get a sense of how powerful the Empire are and the rebels that are on the run. I think it's a very good sequel. Star Wars 2 would highly recommend.
So, George Lucas, he obviously created this wonderful franchise we are currently in, with only 2 films in it. Do you think we're going to get a follow-up from this one?
I'd have to assume so, in all honesty. I mean, we've got the unanswered question of what's happened to Han Solo, Bobafett's still lurking out there, and obviously the big reveal with Darth Vader. That cannot go unanswered. That we need a follow-up on that. We will definitely be getting a third Star Wars movie.
I am so shocked that it even went in that direction with having Darth Vader be Luke Skywalker's father. Crazy reveal. I was so stunned, and all the people in the cinema were so stunned with me. So, the question on our minds, and my mind in particular, is it better than Star Wars?
Well, no, Jack, I don't think so. I think that the original Star Wars was so revolutionary, and this one, it's a sequel. A sequel can never be as good as the original, so as much as I did enjoy this movie, and I think it was very successful, I do not think it's as good as Star Wars 1. I think the Star Wars 1 is very legendary in terms of films that have come out in the recent years, in the last decade even. So, yes, I would say that Star Wars is much better than The Empire Strikes Back.
Interesting. We also heard coming out, a lot of people were not happy about this film though. They said that there wasn't much plot with it. It was just things happening for the sake of happening. What do you have to say about that?
Well, I don't disagree, in all honesty. I think that this one didn't really have a structured plot. It was really the rebels on the run. Han Solo, Leia, C-3PO, they were all just running from the Empire. Darth Vader was being a naughty boy, just chasing them. And Luke Skywalker was off on his own journey. There was no real substance to a story there, but I will say it all worked together very well. It was a nice combination. We got callbacks from the previous film and obviously setups for the next film. It was a nice middle bit if they are going to go into a third movie, which I believe they will.
Okay, let me pose this one to you. How about this? If you were having a conversation with the man himself, Mark Hamill, what would you say to him right now, coming fresh out of this film?
I would say, how did you keep that secret? Like, that was such a shocking moment in the movie. I could not believe it when I heard it. How the heck was he able to keep that secret for so long? Because that was absolutely mind-blowing. The cinema, the theatre, were going absolutely crazy. They were shocked. They were in awe. So was I. And just that reveal, it's probably one of the best reveals I've ever heard in my life in a movie. So, yes, if I was sitting down with Mr. Skywalker himself, I would ask, how on earth did you manage to keep that secret?
Boy, howdy, how good was that? Oh man, I couldn't express and contain my excitement watching it. Honestly, I don't know if it's going to get as good a reception as Star Wars did, since all what Cooper has already said being so revolutionary in the game. Has George Lucas done it again?
I think time will tell. I think this is one that's going to take a little while to grow on people, but for the moment, it was a great movie, and yeah, George Lucas knocked it out of the park again.
All we can say down at the theatre is, I am your father.
Go watch Empire Strikes Back in cinemas now.
We'll catch you guys later.